Okay, Ashtray.
Hi, welcome back to the Collective Consciousness Podcast. I missed you. How come every time I see you, you look better than the last time? It's like the last time I saw you, I literally thought you couldn't get any finer. You couldn't get any hotter. What are you? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what you get into, cause you look too good. Okay. Anyways, welcome back. So I have some interviews from the parks and the libraries that I went to in the month of April. I have new questions as well, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, we're going to get into it. At the end, I'm going to talk about some things that I feel. I realize that I do want to incorporate YAP sessions into this podcast, so I will be talking a lot more. And also, I'll be talking about the future that I want for the podcast as well. So let's get into the interviews. What's your name?
Kennedy.
Trinity, nice to meet you.
All right.
So, pick a number 1 through 16.
5.
5. Great. When you were a child, what did you want to be? Is it in any resemblance to what you want to do now?
As a child, I didn't really know what I wanted to be. I kind of just put things out there, but I never really had like a clear set. But now I'm going to be an athletic trainer too.
Athletic trainer?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Are you like doing any classes or?
Yeah, I'm in class right now.
Nice. I love that for you. When you were like, what did you put out when you were a child?
Teacher.
Teacher. Okay. Nice. Well, technically, you are being a teacher, so
yeah,
it isn't really nice. What's your name?
Priscilla.
Priscilla. That's a pretty name.
Thank you.
Pick a number 1 through 16.
9.
9. Great. Is there something you feel has been neglected for generations? If so, what is it, and what can we as a generation do to prevent the cycle?
Oh my goodness. What has been neglected for generations? It's
so much, but just pick, the one that's.
I think our history.
Yes.
I think our history,
our
Black history. Yeah. I think that has been neglected or ignored.
Yes.
For generations.
And then they think,
and what needs to be done to correct it is African American history needs to be taught in elementary school on up, and I think that
instead of just in February,
exactly,
the shortest month of the year,
and then it's taught in February, and then we still don't get the full effect
all we get is Martin Luther King.
We need we
don't get all the civil rights people that
we need to know that Black people have vested in this country, that we have done things to build this country so that we can walk with pride every day that we wake up and go forth. Because we have done things. Our ancestors have done things to build this country. And we need to know that.
Yes,
we just do. And we need to have more pride in ourselves. So yeah, and that has been neglected. And I think if it's told truthfully, it'll be corrected.
Yes.
Right, it'll be corrected.
That's so true. Thank you. That was awesome.
You're welcome. Well, thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Jordan.
Trinity, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Pick a number 1 through 16.
Let's see, 1 through 16. Let's go with 11.
11, great. What's your love language?
My love language? Hey, that's a good question.
Great question.
What do you mean my love language?
Like there's 4 love languages. You want me to look them up for you?
Yeah,
I got you. You should take the test though whenever you get a chance, because it's good to know. So, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Off the bat, like what sounds like something that really just makes you feel at home?
I want to say right now, acts of service.
Acts of service?
Yeah, kind of like what I'm doing right now, just like helping people when they come in and stuff like that. And I like to do like volunteering work. I just like helping people in general,
So you like for people to help you as well? Because it's like, what do you like for you? Yeah, that's what the real question is.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not what you like to do, but what.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, what people want to. What do you want to get? Do you want to look at it again?
Yeah, sorry, I thought. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Like I said, it's easier when you take the test. But
Yeah.
I know we don't have that time.
Okay, gotcha. See. Mm-hmm. Dang, I didn't even look at this.
Yeah, you should. It's awesome to know.
Probably like quality time.
That's
Yeah,
mine too. I love quality time. So first off, if you hear some music during like the interview section, that's me cutting off to explain myself or explain somebody else to try to make it a little less confusing. Anyways, I obviously know your love language can be the same as what you put out. I just didn't know if he understood what his love language was since he said he didn't know for real. So to this day, we still might not know what Jordan's love language actually is. What's your clothing brand called?
It's called Boob Addict.
Boob Addict?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Boob Dude.
Boob Dude.
Yeah.
I'm Trinity. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, your clothes fire, dude.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to. You on Instagram?
Like, yeah, the real Boob Dude 3.
Real Boob Dude 3. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Okay, pick a number 1 through 16.
1 through 16, 3.
3. Bet. What's something you loved but had to give up?
Boxing.
Boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
It's really, I feel like I was forced into boxing. I really like did it for fun, you know.
Feel you.
But it really wasn't me.
Yeah, I feel
So
you.
I just, you know, this my life right here making clothes. So I had to stick with what God gave me, you know.
I feel that way about swimming. My mom kind of.
You know how to swim?
Yeah.
I don't know how to swim at all.
I had like Olympic times, and that was my thing. But I like music and doing stuff like this more.
I did like before all this clothing. I was making shoes at first. I run track.
That's what's up.
I run track. Man, these so old.
Bro, that whole shit is crazy.
I mean, this really not a bag.
Like
this a peep. This a peep, and I just turned it out to a bag. Put a strap on this joint.
Yeah, it's lit.
Some slight.
Yeah, do you want to do another one?
Oh, yeah.
1 through 16.
1 through 16, I'll say 14.
14, but explain what it's like for you in the flow state.
In the flow state?
Yeah.
Like in life? Likewise?
Like when you doing your clothing and you just go.
You know, I do it. Like why do I do it or something like that?
No, like, you know, like when you just click, like when you not really,
to make me,
your ego is gone and you just in your stuff.
I mean, there's...
Have you seen Soul?
Huh?
Have you seen Soul on Disney?
No, I don't watch TV.
Oh,
I don't watch TV.
That's what's up.
I don't do
I'm trying to get like you.
I don't watch TV on... I did my first time back outside.
For real?
Yeah. I don't come outside.
Dang, I'm glad I caught you then.
Man, I just be...
Get to be.
I don't do nothing.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, but man, shit, to really get, like, when I be locked in, it's just like a thing, you know. You just click in.
Yeah.
You have so many thoughts in your head, you just like, man, say for instance, I see somebody else design, I be like, damn, I want to do mine like theirs, but I know I got more my creation too. I try to put my creation in it too, so I'm like, damn, I just started it, so this is my motto. I'm finna go do it right now. And, you know, man, I'm just gonna have this stuck in my head and not do it.
So
you know,
it's like something just like controlling you.
Yeah.
You can't stop. Yeah, I feel it. In a few words, how do you see yourself?
How do I see myself? Transparent.
That's the only word? Yeah,
That's it, yeah.
Okay, I love
Simplicity.
that. Yeah, I love that.
You got me warmed up now.
Okay, great. I love it. Another question. 1 through 16, 13.
3.
3. Okay. What's something you love but had to give up?
Ooh, my child.
Your child?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Candid, honest questions. No, I mean, I'll elaborate.
Please.
I'm still technically married. So my wife took her.
Yeah.
Because I decided I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. Yeah. And she was like, well, if you don't want to be with me, then you're not going to see your child. So that's it. That's how that went down. So I haven't seen my child in like 3 years, like a long time. It sucks.
Rough, man.
Like the first 2 years, I cried myself to sleep every night. It was like rough. But then now I'm better.
Yeah.
I was like, one day she'll come searching for me because she'll wonder, like, why isn't my dad here?
Man, I don't want to like be like this, but like if you're still married, I mean, legally you have
custodial rights.
Yeah.
I've been to court and all that stuff.
Been to court.
I've been to court, and the the judge told me this. I paid thousands of dollars, thousands.
Oh my God.
And the judge said, we can't find her.
What?
I said, but you found me to pay child support.
That is such a lie.
I said, but you found me to pay child support. What's the difference?
I usually don't. I usually don't.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But
thank you.
Answer. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
For like elaborating.
I was like, what are you talking about? You can't find her. Of course you can.
That sounds.
You found me. That's what I'm saying.
That sounds so.
That's all. That don't make sense. We can't find her. You can find anybody you want to find.
Well, I know that it will work out for you.
It's gonna work out, but
take some time. Yeah, that's sick. That makes me sick to my stomach.
But she's like sadistic. I should have known better.
I mean,
I should have known better.
You know, and everything happens for a reason. Like that's.
I love my daughter though. I wouldn't trade.
That's saying I'd rather have love than to have lost.
You're right, to not to love it all. Exactly.
So you'd rather have your daughter than how old is she? If you don't mind me asking.
She's first grade, so she's 6. I haven't seen her in years though, like years. It's been at least 3, 4.
God.
And I go on Facebook and I just look at the pictures that we took. Like that's all I got.
You gonna figure it out. I know God. You believe in God.
Of course I do.
God gonna put it on your heart. If not, you will, and like you said,
she'll be like, "Where's my dad?" Like, you know.
I'm gonna fight her. That is so.
That's what everybody says. They say they want to fight her. I'm like, no, don't do it.
No, it's just like.
Because it's not. It's like. I don't mean to bring the race thing into it, but black dads tend to run from that.
Not even.
And I'm running to it.
Most dads run from it.
I'm like,
there, but they're not there.
Yeah, like I was like, I'm here every day. When she cries in the morning, like I'm working 2 jobs, 16-hour days, and she's crying, and as soon as she cries, I'm up. You know, I'm like,
can find you for child support, but can't find her. They know exactly where that girl is. That is so crazy.
I like child support, and then she put me on child support. Like I wasn't even employed at the time. I had money, but I wasn't even working.
You were in my prayers.
Yeah, thank you.
No,
thank
you don't have to thank me. You're in my prayers.
No, you do. Because everybody, you don't have to pray for me, but it's good that God put it on your heart. So I'm appreciative.
I'm appreciative that you answered this question so honest, and that you actually want to take care of your daughter, even though.
Even though.
Like I don't want to be with you. Okay, so you can't have like.
That's right. And it wasn't like I did anything to her. It was she did something to me, and I was like, she threw boiling water in my face, all kinds of crazy crap. I was like, I can't let my daughter grow up seeing this type of behavior and thinking it's normal.
She gonna see it anyways.
She is, but I didn't want her to see me participating in it. So, anywho.
Girl, I'm sorry you can't hear me in the audio. I was in the library and I was whispering. I'm such a goody two shoes, but he like resaid everything I said anyways. So. What's your name?
Wanja.
Wanja?
Yes.
I'm Trinity. Nice to meet you. That's
Trinity,
a beautiful name.
Nice to meet you.
Pick a number 1 through 16.
Oh, you said 1 through 16?
Yeah.
Okay, 15.
15, great. What's something you wouldn't ordinarily admit about yourself and why?
Ooh. Ordinarily admit by myself and why?
Yes.
That I don't like walking.
As you're walking.
As I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I don't like running. So I get it.
I'm working on myself.
I'm proud of you. Good job. High five. I was hoping to give you a high five. I love your shirt and your nails.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're
I appreciate
very welcome.
it. So I'm with Lucky. Pick a number 1 through 16.
5.
Favorite season? Explain.
Fall season.
Fall.
Yeah, I think I just like how the leaves change.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I like how the colors. I like all the colors and everything. It's very picturesque.
Definitely.
And I just like how the weather is.
For real.
It's not really it's not too cold. You know, not too cold. Yeah, but it's cool. You know. Yeah. Throw a hoodie on. I always appreciate hoodie weather.
Me too. I do like because you get to accessorize a little more.
Exactly.
So I definitely do appreciate it more. Would you want to do another one? If not, that's fine.
We can.
Yeah. Okay, 1 through 16.
11.
11. What's your love language?
I guess. So I'm not gonna say all of them, just so I can answer the question. So I guess I would say, I don't know, acts of service.
Acts of service. Yeah. Why you say that?
Because that's how I show love. So
yeah, valid. That makes sense. So
that when someone does that for me, then I see love in that. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lucky.
Yeah, man, I'm going live, man. I want to get interviewed and shit. She knew the celebrity that was out here.
I already knew.
Come on now.
What's your name?
The celebrity.
Trinity. Nice to meet you.
What's going on?
Pick a number 1 through 16.
1.
1? Bet. Do you like your assigned name? Explain what it means to you.
My name?
Yeah, your government name.
I don't really like my government name. I don't know what it means. It's just a name.
It's just a name?
It's a name. It was my mom and my daddy name me.
So it don't mean nothing to you?
No, it's just a name shit. I got a little odd that name you ask me.
Do you mind if I act like
my name Dorian? It's just a regular name. Man.
I like it.
It's cool.
What name you go by? You go by Dorian or?
Yeah.
You go by Dorian?
It's my nigga D. We can't be 2 D's at the same time. My name Dorian though.
I like that name.
The real nigga.
One more?
Come on, we can. Come on.
1 through 16.
2.
2? Bet. What does self-love mean to you?
Self-love, it's everything. If you don't got yourself, then who else got you?
Literally, that's what I'm saying.
No, y'all, you gotta have yourself.
You gotta have yourself. You go out with yourself, you go out with yourself.
No, y'all.
I appreciate it, Dorian. Have a nice day.
I'm gonna give you a little thing, huh? You don't go viral. Hope you go up, big
Thank you. You too, celebrity. What's your name?
Jay.
Jay, I'm Trinity. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, Trinity?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well.
Okay, I'm picking number 1 through 16. But... Yeah, no, I bet.
Let me go with 8.
8. Okay, great. The most peaceful place for you?
Home.
Home? Yeah, that's so valid. I love that. You want to do one more?
Yeah, I'll do one
1 through 16?
8. Or is that the same question? Okay.
You can do 9.
I'll do 10. Let me do 10.
Oh, 10. What's something you're proud of yourself for?
Being a family man.
Yeah.
Being a father.
Yeah, that's
and hopefully a great husband.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome. You too. I'm gonna try. You see these little things right here?
I see.
Something about you that just don't let them sleep. Don't let you sleep.
The little things right here was this kid. I don't know. He was maybe like 3 or 2. He was adorable. But anyways, I'm about to enter into the app session where I just talk about things that are on my heart to talk about. So here we go.
Last podcast, I realized that my first goal for myself, I accomplished it. My social anxiety is like gone. It's more so just like normal anxiety around people. Like the anxiety, like I don't know this person, like how do I engage? So now I want to focus on more so of the therapy of it all, I guess. I would love, and it's gonna happen. So basically, I'm thinking I get a group of people, start off with 2 to 3 people, and they just come up with their own questions, things that they've been struggling with, things that are weighing heavy on them, and then we come together as a group and answer said questions for the good of all and the harm of none. And yeah, because I've had like 10 therapists, and I've been to 3 mental hospitals, and I gained nothing but like friendships and like just like like connections with other people, like the doctors and the therapists. They were not helpful at all. I actually came out for the first time at a mental institution, but that has nothing to do with anything. But the thing is, I didn't come out to like a therapist. I came out to a gay person that was there, and it was really dope. They were like, "Oh, girl, we knew," and I was like, "Damn," because I didn't know. Anyways, yeah, I think it's important to talk with your fellow humans and just connect in ways. I truly and honestly believe that we can help one another just by conversating and learning from one another. I wanted to briefly talk about the fact that, like, if you're a content creator or just someone who posts on social media, try not to look at the numbers or to get caught up on what other people are doing. There's so many noises going on right now. But yeah, oh my god. Basically just like they're just numbers, and a lot of people, they're not honest about who they actually are on Instagram. And even if they are, most of those people aren't like that in person. It's just a little snippet. Even if you are in a place with a person, that still is just a little snippet of that person. Speaking of which, I looked up article on masking because I said I wanted to get more into that. So I'm gonna like read a little bit, and I swear, like, I felt so called out reading this. It's in the description if you want to take a look yourself. It's Psychic Central. And here's the first one: the martyr or victim mask. The martyr or victim mask does not accept blame to protect their self-esteem. The bully mask: if you feel self-doubt or have been abused, you may turn to bullying and as a way to keep people away. Damn, I can't read. Number 3, the humor mask. People may use humor to prevent getting laughed at by others or hide feelings of sadness. I fucking do that. And I see it in other people too. Oh, I love cursing. I'm sorry. Okay. Number 4, the calm mask. This one's really me too. Some people wear a calm mask in nearly every situation. If this is you or a loved one, you or your loved one might bottle up their emotions, responses, and show only a calm, even composure. I literally used to do this so bad, especially when I was a kid. I remember I had this conversation with my cousin, Ashley, or Lauren, and I was just like, yeah, I just bottle stuff up until it explodes. She was like, that's not healthy, girl. You know, I'm like, it's not healthy at all, though. Like, get it out. I've been doing better. The overachieving mask, number 5. If you are wearing the overachieving mask, you may strive for perfection. I also do that as well. The self-basking mask. Do you or a loved one talk down about yourselves? Even if you do, this is in jest or joke around about the self-put-downs. It is a defense mechanism meant to shield the person from being made fun of or hurt. Number 7, the avoidant mask. The avoidant mask involves withdrawing into yourself for fear of rejection and judgment of your mistakes. The controlling mask. The controlling mask wearer strives for a different type of perfection. If you use this mask, you will try to control everything around you so you can achieve a sense of security. I feel like we all know somebody like this, or you're like this sometimes. All of them. Like, not just any particular one. They're all so, like, dang. Because, like, I feel like I could be all of these in different time periods of my life. Okay, number 9, the people-pleasing mask. If you wear a people-pleasing mask, your self-esteem depends on the acceptance from others. The socializer mask. If you wear the socializer mask, you will use your ability to talk with anyone to mask insecurity. Though you may have many acquaintances, you may not have many meaningful friends because you keep conversations from going too deep. The conformist mask. If you wear the conformist mask, you seek to follow what everyone else around you is doing. Yeah, that was hard for me to read and a hard pill to swallow. I definitely, again, do want to keep going into masking, but that's just a brief little one too. Not for the faint of heart. I watched that movie Malcolm and Maria for the first time. I had never watched it. I knew that it was really good, but when I tell you, girl, I had to ground so bad after. Like, I was so traumatized. The acting was amazing. The movie was so good, but like, it really had me sad because, again, my attachment style. I have attachment wounds. Period. Point blank. I'm very insecure. Like, I'll admit that shit. And I just get scared that I'll be like this forever. But I have to realize, really realize these wounds were not formed in a year, in a day. They were formed, in my head, they were formed like centuries, but for relativity, I'll say 18 years. But in my head, I'm talking about centuries these wounds were formed. And how can I expect for them to be healed in a day, in an hour, in a year? Like, that's so goofy. It's been 18 years of like hiding and like just being traumatized, and I'm finally like, okay, let's deal with this. Like, that's gonna take longer than a year, and I've only been on this journey for a year, so I'm not gonna be able to just poof back. And it's getting a lot better. Like, nowadays, like, when people don't text me back, I don't even have to delete the message. I'm just like, oh, you just couldn't get back to me. I used to literally have to delete the message and like low-key delete you out of my mind. But I'm getting better. I don't know if that was cohesive. I'm trying. I'm all over the place. But yeah. I watched this YouTube video by this person, the name of Betwixt, the story of you. I don't know if I said that right, but I'll link her YouTube or the video in the description as well. Basically, she made a video about the drama triangle, and it literally changed my life. I think it was like 5 minutes long. It was so short and so informative. So basically, there's the savior. I just got major deja vu. there's the savior, and there's the prosecutor, and the victim. Yeah, I think you should look into the drama triangle, because I'm not really socially active right now with anyone, but in my brain, I still do these things. Like, a lot of times, when I feel bad about something, I'll become the victim, and then still to this day, like, sometimes I'll try to be a savior. I'm never really a persecutor, and if I am, it's not for long, because I don't really like telling people what they should do with their lives. But yeah, just be mindful of like trying to be like a savior or a victim or a persecutor, and definitely look into the drama triangle, because it's been saving my life. Like, when I first heard the drama triangle, I thought that it was just about like being in drama, but it like actually is just about being in life and like loops and mindsets that we put us in. Let me just say, I freaking love synchronicities. I just got this alert like after I was talking about the generations of healing myself and all that. I got this alert from Third Eye Drops that said, I'm healing generations through self-love. I love synchronicities. It's a beautiful thing. That's really all that I wanted to talk about, actually. I didn't have much to yap about today. Go outside, touch a tree, hug yourself. I don't know. Yeah, I love you. I'm about to plug some things that I'm getting into if you want more of me. I make music. I'm making music right now. It's not out yet, though, so just wait for that. Also, I'm working on the podcast website. That should be up in 2 to 3 weeks. Hold me to that. The card game, that might not happen until like next year, because everybody's making card games now. I'm like, I don't want to do it now. I want to be different so bad, and it's crazy because everybody else wants to be different. So like, there's no getting off. Anyways, I'm also doing tarot readings if you want a tarot reading. And if you need an alarm system, you can hit me up. If you live in Memphis and you looking for a house, you can hit me up. Shit, what else? If you want to be a part of the group therapy sessions, hit me up. Or if you just want one of your questions on this podcast, hit me up. My DMs are open. I love you. Stay sane, okay? Goodbye. I'll see you next month. Period. Goodbye.